Hey everybody, Flip and Danny here, founders of the Freedom Real Estate Group family of companies, and welcome to another episode of our podcast. Our podcast is called
Freedom Through Passive Income.
That's right, and today's episode is called, this one is called A Lesson from Warren Buffett.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. You like that? Like it? Buffet?
Oh.
Anyway, so one of our favorite quotes from Warren Buffett is actually, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die.
That's right. So we're always having these different types of conversations, and we're on Facebook, and we're friends with many of you who are watching and who are a part of our circle and part of our lives. Mm-hmm. And this was a quote that was actually posted by a friend. And I was like, This is perfect. Because there's many times where our podcast episodes are about mindset, really, not necessarily the how to do it. It's getting the frame of mind set up to be able to take action, because every day is important, and every day lost is a lost opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's something that we were going to talk about a little bit later, but I inserted it right then. I'm just getting ahead.
You stole my line.
But it took us 5 years to get where we could say we're truly building up our passive income. And it's not really 5 years. It's, our entire lives were building up to where we are today,
yes.
Getting into real estate and understanding the power of wealth through real estate and understanding passive income started in 2008. So it was a long time and a long journey for us. And we are very active. We're not afraid to take action at all. If you tell us to do something, bam, it's getting done. And I'm not scared of failure because I know it's going to come anyway. It just doesn't matter, right?
Just do it.
Yeah. So it's important for us to express how important action is, no matter how little the action might be. I just think that we're proof that even though we're not afraid to take action, it still took us a while to find the right people that we really wanted to emulate, right? And we're not regretting our path in any way. I mean, our path is why we are here.
Right.
But knowing what we know now would have been really cool to know a little bit sooner and to have taken that massive action a little sooner.
Everybody says that.
I know, right?
I apologize for interrupting this episode, but I do have a quick announcement. You see, this is how we show the social media algorithms that you actually like what we're sharing on these episodes. So, if we're adding any kind of value over this 365-day series all throughout the year, we hope that you'll help us out by sharing the love. So, make sure to hit that like or love button right now. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Now, back to the show. But invest in the time today. It's a question, people, I'm so-and-so age, whatever. How old are you now? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 20. We got a kid that came into our office here. He's going to school at the local university, and he just wants to he's a sponge.
Yes.
He wants to do everything with us, and that's awesome. I wish I was that smart back then. I definitely didn't do that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if you're 20 or if you're 60. It doesn't matter how old you are. Start now. What you can do over the next 5 years. I don't suggest building 6 companies.
But do it the easy way.
Yeah, but just change your trajectory. Change the way you're going.
The word is trajectory.
Yeah, thank you. That's put that one with the list of words that I can't say. Perfect, thank you. But it doesn't matter. Just start today. So it doesn't matter your age.
Yeah, it does. And I think a lot of people have that mindset issue of, well, I'm this young, I have so much time, or I'm this old and I don't have enough time. 4 years, 5 years is going to go by in a beat. Or a blink of an eye, however it is that you say it. But ultimately, you will regret not taking the step here when you look back and go, I could have been there. I could have achieved it if I would have just taken one small step a day. So for busy professionals, you're not going to be like us and jumping in and being active, right? It's just a matter of you choosing who you're going to work with, choosing the vehicle that's going to meet your goals based on, could be liquidity, could be on returns, it could be depreciation and tax benefits. So making those decisions so that you can go ahead and take the next step to be able to start investing your money and building that passive income stream.
Yeah. So the goal is stop trading trading your time for money, or you'll work the rest of your life. Plain and simple.
Yes.
And so, like she had said earlier, she stole my line. Every day you don't start is another day and another opportunity lost. So just take that first step. And I always say the cheesy line, the Great Wall of China was started with just one brick. So, I mean, if they didn't do that first brick, there's a huge wall that's not going to go up.
That's right.
So every step, we talk about, we started in real estate in 2008. We always talk about that was the worst time to start in real estate. Well, actually, hindsight, it was the best time for us to start in real estate because it forced us into real estate investing. And I'm thankful that we're doing what we're doing. So it put us on the right
trajectory
path to get where we need to get. So we like to keep these short and sweet. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, we do have our special groups. Hopefully you're already in there. But if you're not, facebook.com/group/
Freedom Through Passive Income.
Same thing on LinkedIn, Freedom Through Passive Income. But we're on Instagram and TikTok and whatever the other ones are, Snapchat-agram. But make sure you 5-star reviews. Those are huge. So make sure you're giving us the 5-star reviews. Hit that like button, hit that love button. Let us know how we're doing. Give us any recommendations or any suggestions, whatever it may be. But we hope that you're enjoying all these episodes. And we always end with
invest smart,
live happy. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on this show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss, y'all.